Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians Cast, episode 497. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Gloria. What's up, Gloria?
Hey.
What's up, Charlie?
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Okay, so while I was celebrating an Olive Garden last night and just this crazy move that I had without internet now, I'm probably going to have internet on Wednesday. So after that, the podcast will continue as normal. For now, on my break, I can do podcasts. We have some news. Now, Charlie, there was something about the teasers for Nick Frost, right, for Santa Claus?
Yeah, you had mentioned that, but the article I have up isn't for that, though.
All right, do the other article. What's the other article you have?
All right. In another article we have where they talk about the Doctor probably evolving throughout Series 9.
Okay.
Peter Capaldi has said that fans can expect to see his Doctor evolve in Series 9. Asked if more distant portrayal of the Time Lord has stopped evolving, he replied, "I think it would be wrong to say he's arrived now, and
Right.
that's certainly not how I feel. That it would be lazy and a bit foolish.
Okay.
I think we have to keep moving him on, because in that way he regenerated. He's still learning about himself, such as how he responds to the universe and the world. I think he probably will be different again when he comes back for the next series."
Right. I think that's natural. I mean, the 11th Doctor changed from Series 5, you know what I'm saying, until Series 6 a little bit, So you got his regeneration season in, and now you do the next season, and you see how he progressed. What do you think, Gloria?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be good to show that, because, I know in this show it's kind of, we get all about the whole ancient incarnation. He acts a little different and everything. We need to see more of Capaldi's Doctor. More. I mean, we've seen the initial, because that was the generation season. He's still kind of getting into his own. We need to actually see the whole foundation of that incarnation, how he's going to be.
Right.
The incarnation also has to have a little bit of a character development.
Yes.
So it's got to show different sides of that incarnation. So we've seen the distant side. We've seen the really the attacked eyebrow kind
Right.
of
Yeah.
of that incarnation. But now we got to see more of his in depth of what basically what's on the other end of that spectrum of that characterization of that incarnation, and where he's at now. So,
Charlie?
can't wait.
Yeah, the Doctor is always evolving throughout his series. The only one you can say that we don't get any evolving is Eccleston, and that's just because he only had one series.
Right.
We only got one, type of Doctor out of him.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
But like Tennant, we had a different Doctor with him every series.
Yeah.
Even
with Paul McGann, we only had the one episode, but then he was different in the minisode,
Yeah.
and the audio, so.
Yeah. I mean, they're as the episodes go, they always seem to change their way about doing the character. So it's not. I'm not surprised at that.
Did you guys see the new clip now?
I have not.
Okay. You haven't. Okay. I don't want to spoil for you, so I'm not even going to say. We do know that Missy's returning, so that's pretty cool. Are you happy about that, Charlie?
Yeah. I'm not happy that they've announced it.
Yeah, well, that makes no sense when Moffat's trying to keep secrets, and then he's the one that spills it. So
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
What about you, Gloria?
He's been going around, no spoilers and and all this, and then
He's the first one to spoil.
I don't want to spoil anything, but hey, she's coming back.
Yeah.
I'd rather have it just pop in and.
Yeah, I don't know why you would ruin that.
But then again, she just popped in with this one, and we don't know where she came from. So
yeah, and then I don't understand why he would ruin that, but whatever. Gloria?
I agree with with Charlie on that. I mean, why not just keep it a secret and have it be a surprise? And it would be because the main surprise about her character being the mistress, being the master, was the big surprise. Now there's no really that much surprise left of that we can get from her. So whenever she's appearing, let it be a surprise. So that's the way it will be. giving us something, like, 'cause like we need that. We need that in the show. We need the surprise factor.
Now, do you have the article with the teasers?
I got the article with the forgotten things from.
Oh, do that one too. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. In this article, it kind of goes through things that Moffat has written in and then kind of pushed to the wayside. So it kind of mentions Amy's parents, how she didn't have parents at the beginning of season 5, and then by the end of the Big Bang, they were brought back because of all the time displacement that happened at the end.
Right.
And there's a couple things, they ask about, why they moved out of Ledgeworth into the at the God Complex into London. No real reason. And one here that I think will still yet to be explained is they ask about the origin of the faces from Capaldi, from Deep Breath. I think that's still yet to be dealt with, but hopefully it's not a throwaway, as they're claiming here.
Okay.
Then they ask more about Courtney, and then Gus, whether or not Gus. I guess their question is whether or not Gus was part of Missy or something else.
Maybe Gus was never meant to be anything that big.
Yeah.
But everybody made it to be big, I guess.
Considering that they kind of tried to link it between the 11th and this one, he called before, type of thing, and he blew him off the first time, so. I think Gus might just be separate, although maybe part of a whole, you never know.
Gloria, you want to comment on any of that stuff?
Yeah. Hello? That what he just said, about, the things that were kind of pushed out. I still think we're probably going to see more about the whole Orson.
Yeah.
Orson. So,
Orson Pink.
Right now, it feels like it was, pushed away,
I agree. There's a lot of Moffat tends to not clear things up, but I think Danny Pink will be back, and I think that will be resolved, and maybe he'll be the companion with Clara next season. And the Doctor will break that rule for Clara, because she went through hell probably, so,
Yeah. There was one article that was up a while, just before the series, or in the middle of the series there, talking with Danny Pink there, and he said that they asked him if he was going to be in next season, and he said he'd love to still, but he didn't know.
Right.
Which
is true. I think it could happen.
True.
And now I kind of wonder whether or not they could try and fit him back in.
Right.
I guess it all depends on what happens at Christmas.
It could be a thing where they don't have him the whole season, and then the Doctor does something at the end when Clara goes goodbye, and by the way, here's Danny Pink.
Yeah.
like the party.
Merry Christmas. There you go.
Yeah. He's still a consciousness in that.
The Nethersphere. The Nethersphere is still around.
So,
but I don't know how he's going to do that without a body, but I'm sure they could do something.
Yeah.
Find somewhere.
Cook him up a body or something.
Or something. Turn him into like an android.
Yeah. If the Master can cook up different ways to come back, I think they can cook up a different way to come back.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't really him that died anyway, like the body, or something. I don't know. So, all right, gang, that's it. Short and sweet. The Nick Frost teaser thing ain't really teasers. I just looked at it. It's just silliness. So we could do that another time. Thank you, Gloria. Thank you, Charlie.
No problem.
We will be back sometime today with the Everything Show because we got some shocking news to report on the Everything Show massive scale for you Godzilla fans. And other than that, take care. Bye for now.
See ya.